Welcome back again to this channel where we talk about the basic medical information making a big difference. And today we are going to look at what we call probiotics. Have you ever gone to a health facility after you have been given a prescription? At the pharmacy section, you are told these are the medication, this is an antibiotic, this is a probiotic. Have you ever asked the question, what is a probiotic? Now, today we are going to look more on these probiotics. Probiotics are live bacteria and yeasts that are of beneficial effects to our bodies. These probiotics, they already live in our bodies. A question comes, if they already live in our bodies, why then are we given probiotics? When you are given a probiotics, it means the doctor wants to balance your microbiome, all your normal flora, the good bacteria in your body. We have what we call prebiotics. Get the difference? We have talked of probiotics. Now we have prebiotics. What are prebiotics? Prebiotics are foods for these microorganisms, all good bacteria. Where do we get these prebiotics? Prebiotics, we can get them from high fiber foods. They are readily available. Some of them are foods from whole grains, fruits like bananas, vegetables. These are green leafy vegetables. You have onions, you have garlic. So we can get these good bacteria by consuming these foods. Sometimes we can get them in less concentrated forms like in yogurt. Many times people are told, go and buy your child maybe a yogurt, of which, yes, we usually do. Yogurt has got good microorganisms, live bacteria, which balance our bacteria or the good bacteria in our bodies. Then actually they are in less concentrated forms. But when it comes to medications, when you go to a health facility, sometimes when you read a package of or a product, you get a number of these microorganisms. They're like 5 billion, 10 billion. So that is why I'm saying in foods, especially in yogurt, they are in less concentrated form. So why are you given probiotics in a health facility? The major reason, get this point right, probiotics do not diagnose any disease. They do not cure any disease. They do not prevent you from getting any disease. The major reason is to balance your biomicrobe, all good bacteria in your body. when there is an imbalance. And how does this imbalance comes? Especially when you get ill, you go to hospital, you are given antibiotics. Antibiotics bring what we call imbalance of good bacteria in your body. So you are given the probiotics to balance these microorganisms because our bodies need them. They and they are important to our bodies. So you are given probiotics to bring back the balance. You get these probiotics, many of them actually they are kind of expensive. Not all of them, but some they're expensive. Do not struggle so much because some people think this is a very, very, very important medication. Yes, medications, when they are being prescribed, they are important, but you can get this from natural probiotics now. Foods, the vegetables, the fruits, whole grains, you can get them from there. If you choose your food well, you will get this from the natural foods. Some people have issues with their gut. They take these probiotics on a daily basis. It's not bad when you take a probiotic on a daily basis, especially those who have gut issues. Now, what is the importance of taking, if you take these probiotics, how do you benefit? One, your digestion will be very smooth, especially when it comes to bowel movement. Another thing, you increase your immunity. The advantages of taking probiotics, one is you improve your bowel movement, you reduce inflammation, you increase your immunity, all improve your immunity, among many, many benefits. Those are just a few. Actually, what is the benefit now of taking these probiotics? The benefit is actually they fight harmful bacteria, viruses, fungus, and even parasites in the body. If you have unhealthy gut, it may lead you to getting chronic bacterial infections. An example of H. pylori. Remember, recently we did a video about Helicobacter pylori. Kindly go back and check on my videos and get to understand more. So if you have unhealthy gut, you will get these chronic bacterial infections. An example of H. pylori. Another problem, you will get small intestine bacterial overgrowth. So if you have unhealthy gut, you will get this problem. Another disadvantage of having unhealthy gut is what we call digestive difficulties. Digestive difficulties like constipation or what we call IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Those are the disadvantages of having unhealthy gut. You can also what we call inflammatory disease like Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. So if you strive to have a healthy gut by taking probiotics and taking prebiotics, which are food to these good microorganisms in our bodies, you'll be able to have this healthy gut. Up to this level, I believe you have gotten more information about probiotics. Remember, we started by defining prebiotics, which are live microorganisms, and yeasts, which are of beneficial effects to our bodies. And these microorganisms already live in our bodies. But sometimes an imbalance comes when you get ill, you go to a hospital, you are given medications, and especially antibiotics, which brings an imbalance on these good microorganisms. You are prescribed a probiotic, which will bring back the balance of these good bacteria. We have checked on the food for these microorganisms, which we get from the high fiber foods, vegetables, fruits, whole grains, onions, garlic, and many others. So it's good to choose your foods well. We have looked at the time when your body needs these probiotics, and especially after using antibiotics. And then we have checked at the advantages of having a health gut. One, we mentioned of having smooth bowel movement, that is digestion. You increase your your immunity, and you reduce your inflammation. I forgot to mention to reduce stress. Issues with unhealthy gut comes when you get stressed. Yes, sometimes this life has got many issues, but when you try to manage stress, this balance of good bacteria will not be an issue to you. Make sure you choose your food wisely. Read the labels when you go to supermarkets, to a marketplace to buy food products. Ensure you get something which has these good bacteria. The commonly used probiotics, Saccharomyces, Lactobacillus, those are medical terms or scientific names. So those are the names you can get on a food product, which will help you to remember that this is a probiotic. And then we have looked at the formulations in which these probiotics come in. They come in powder form, capsules form, liquid form, and actually these are mostly you can get this in food supplements. You can get these probiotics on over the counter. Sometimes you can just walk, you don't need a prescription, because you have said they are going to balance the good microbiome in our bodies. So you can get them over the counter in food stores. Just walk and then you'll be able to purchase them. There are no such restrictions as to like other medications which are controlled or which you need a prescription. We have looked at the benefit of using probiotics, where they fight harmful bacteria, viruses, fungus, and even parasites in your body. Finally, we have looked at the disadvantages of having unhealthy gut. One, you will get chronic bacterial infections like H. pylori, that is Helicobacter pylori. You will get inflammatory diseases like Crohn's disease or ulcerative colitis. You will have small intestine bacterial overgrowth, and also you'll have digestive difficulties like constipation or what we call IBS, irritable bowel syndrome. Strive to have a healthy gut and avoid these issues. Choose your food wisely, and you have issues with your gut. Ensure or strive to take probiotics and choose your food wisely. So if you eat well, you'll get to balance your good microbiome. Thank you so much. Remember to subscribe. Remember to like the video, share, and let's meet in the next video. See you and bye-bye.